Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot. This is the first episode of Capricorn Love Chronicles, Capricorn Love and Their Lover, and we're going to get right into a love reading for Capricorn and a particular person in their life that they have a connection with. Now, this could be a new lover. This could be someone that is very fresh in their life. This could be someone you've been with for quite some time. Whatever the case may be, and you may have multiple connections with people. This will be regarding a specific connection you have, all right? So remember that not all readings are going to resonate with everyone, and these readings could very well resonate with people who have Capricorn in their rising, in their moon, Venus, or Mars, as well as their sun. And just take what you can from it. If it doesn't resonate, just leave it behind. And that's it. We're going to get into several cards. We'll be pulling a couple of decks. We'll get into some animal spirits and some oracles. But first, let's cut your deck and see what is going on for Capricorn and their person this week over the next couple of weeks. We're going to pull your cards first. Sun energy, Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles showing up. Three of Cups for your person, Star energy, Knight of Wands, and at the Judgment, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Pentacles. All right, beautiful energy there. Hard working. She's the one who loves her job. She loves what she does. She loves her purpose. Right. All right. Straight up, we see your cards, Capricorn. And you're coming in with sun energy. Okay. Right away, we have some issues to do with a little bit of money. But I feel like I'm not quite sure yet if this is a new connection. Let's go a little deep. We're going to go deeper. But right now, separately, you're kind of on your own, right? You're feeling great. You're enjoying the sunlight shining on you. Your person is busy with friends, right? Your person is socializing this week. I'm going to say for some of you, this may be somebody that you're not quite with yet. They're out, they're about, they're hanging out, they're socializing, right? Now let's get into how you guys see each other. For you, you know this person, you see that they're coming through a period. Feels to me like they're coming through a period that you're noticing of change for them, right? They've been through some hard times. They've been through some real difficulties. Some of them may have been publicly sort of like embarrassing scenarios. You know, it's like this person is somebody where I'm going to say you know each other, but only socially, and you know of this person. There may have, you know, and so you know of what they've been through. And it may be some things were like quite shocking or, you know, whatever. But they were difficult times, right? And it's almost as if you see them again, and it's like, oh, that's so-and-so. Didn't they this, that, and the other thing? Or didn't they end up going there or disappearing there or doing that? And they're suddenly out of that. You know, you also are, at the same time, you're saying, wow, they look good. Oh my gosh, is that them? They see you also. And they're like, oh, okay, I see Capricorn over there. There's somebody I might want to put some effort into. So let's go a little bit deeper. It feels like this is a starting relationship, definitely. Very, very beginning. Lovers, yes. And the sun coming out to clarify, yes. Very, very beginning stage. Like all of a sudden, bam, the sun is there and it's like, hey, look at me over here. No, look at me over here. You both see each other and you're like, oh, wow. Right? Oh, wow. Excuse me. But there's definitely, you see that this person has been through something. And they're brand new. Okay, but lovers is there. Lovers is there. There's opportunity. Oh, and there's the star. Are you kidding me? And death. Wow. Big transformation and change. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. You see each other. Wouldn't be surprised if the 1111 shows up. You see each other and you see what you are to each other. This is an exciting connect. Okay? An exciting connection. You definitely know them, as I said. You know that they have not, the years, in the years past, they may have not been somebody you ever considered because of some of the stuff they were going through. Tough times, but they are like rising out of that. They rise right out of that. And you see them as stars as well. For them, there's there's a death that was here. This may be an ex-lover. This may be an ex-lover that that ended. You guys may have ended many years ago, and you may have never considered it again because you were like, oh, look at them. They're doing shit. They're not doing what, you know what I mean? Like, not judgment, but just like, look, they never got their act together. Now you see them. You see they got their act together. And you both see each other, and you may indeed lock eyes again, right? There was a death here amongst you guys. So there was a change. For some of you, there was a deep change here in this connection. Competition is there, Capricorn. Two of Pentacles. You're having to do a lot. You would have to do a lot and fight off a lot of people to get with this person, regardless. Whether it's an ex-lover. That ex-lover energy is just for a select few of you. For the rest of you, this is a brand new love connection coming in with someone that, yes, you know, and yes, you know from the past, but the person you see today is quite different from the one that you remember. There's been a whole transformation for them. Confidence is there, for them. They have clarity. Seeing you is very fresh and new for them. They're not all that confident about it, I'm going to say. But some worries are there. Some worries are there for you, Capricorn. Some issues, I'm going to say, about... There's some shadow here, and this has nothing to do with your person, but this is more to do with you being able to compete with those around. We got two cards here. World insisted on being there. All right. So that's fate coming in. This is a very fated meeting, a very fated connection, but there's some worry here, Capricorn, for you. In terms of this competition that's there, your person is resonating with high degree. The sun has come in for them as well. They're very much on their game. They've come out of a very difficult, dark period for them, and they are blossoming and shining, and so they're getting a lot of attention. And so there's some anxiety here that you're not going to necessarily live up or get with them the way you want to. For some of you, where this connection was indeed an ex-lover or ex-companion, ex-partner many years ago, there is anxiety that, oh shit, I'm never going to be able to get them back. I'm not going to be able to get them back, or this is not going to be able to happen because, it's almost as if the tables have turned, right? It could be that for quite some time you were doing quite well, and things just weren't going well for this person. And it wasn't like you didn't find any joy in that, and there was no value or judgment put on it. It just is what it is, right? And so they didn't catch your eye anymore. You weren't interested. Or you weren't interested, or you never caught, they never caught your eye because of all of that, right? And same thing for those of you where this is an ex. And so you go about your life, but now when you come back together, you see them evolved, and this creature, you're like, oh my gosh, did I make the wrong decision? Is there any way to get back with them? Now all of a sudden there's a lot of competition, because when their stock price was low and they weren't doing so well, there was no competition. Now their stock has risen, their value. They know their value, if I put it into business terms for some of you out there, right? And so now everybody wants to get in on the action. Everybody wants to get in on their energy. You're dealing with somebody here who's very, very beautiful, strong, very sociable. People like them, right? They're attractive. They're coming in with a great degree of, I'm going to say, confidence. Now, for some of you, right, for the main part, the main message here is this is a new connection, and this person is interested in you as well. So some of these fears that you have here are just that. They're just fears unfounded. They're anxiety, stage fright. They are also looking towards you. They see you as their connection. You see them as star, they see you as star. And although they're not revving with self-esteem, self-confidence about all of this, they have great self-esteem, but they're a little bit unconfident about coming towards you. They desire it, and they will take actions that bring themselves into your orbit. So don't worry too much about all of the hangers-on or the people around. There is an interest here. However, you have to take into consideration and be prepared that your person is also on a journey of working a lot. They're on a journey of sort of self-improvement. And they really want to deal with some of this judgment. Again, this past, they don't want their past to haunt them, right? They're kind of coming to terms with their past. This is going to be very important here if you want a relationship to come out of this. You know, this is going to be important that you also, you know, for those of you, I feel strongly that you've known this person, right? This is not somebody who's a stranger to you. For some of you, it may indeed be, but in either case, you know something about their past, excuse me, or you become aware about challenges in their past, and this is going to be a very important part of understanding them and being with them and not allowing those issues to come into the relationship as any kind of judgment, because they're really healing from a lot of that. And they themselves are learning how to forgive themselves for past actions, etc., etc. You're dealing with somebody who really, Queen of Pentacles, you're dealing with somebody who really had to build themselves up from nothing. They really had to put a lot of time, blood, sweat, and tears to get to where they are. So, you know, their confidence and their self-esteem within their own right is justified. They are definitely something special for how they've come through all of this. Yes, you guys are certainly drawn to each other, sun and sun, star and star over each other. Your person is, and this person is somebody who's really transformed themselves. They have really come through, reborn. And, you know, whatever happened, and they're not at all, like, well, you see them today, you wouldn't imagine that they went through what they went through. That's how significant of a change it is in them. Okay. This is a nice energy for a new, very intense kind of beginning to a connection. Tiger, wow, fearless. And the elk, protective. We have fire energy with that beautiful tiger. The tiger, she's not, you know, she doesn't fear anything. She doesn't fear anything, first of all, because she trusts her instincts. She trusts her intuition, right? The tiger, you know, she hunts at night. She hunts at night with only her senses, right? And her gut, her intuition. She is a mystical animal, and has been a symbolic of conquering fear or dealing with your fear. Has been the symbolic animal spirit of that for ages in all cultures. So this is what this is. Overcoming fear is here. Excuse me. My throat chakra related tonight. I'm tapping into your intuitive, and I want to say intuitive feminine moon energy that will tell you what the right thing is, that will draw you. There's a lot of emotion here. Elk energy is here too. Earth energy with the elk. The elk is the father figure. You know, he's the one who comes in and protects everybody, you know. The elk is so wise, you know, those horns of wisdom. He knows so many things, and he's there to lead by example and to you know, sort of, I'm going to say, lay the foundation and the groundwork to teach the lessons, right? So elk energy, earth energy, sometimes the elk can be a little bit too rigid, can require a little bit too much, be a little bit like too controlling, okay? So you want to take care of that. Elk energy reminds us that, you know, the way to lead and to be a father, specifically a masculine protector figure, father figure, is to not be overly, to not, you know, dominate, but to lead, to teach, to inspire. And so that energy is coming in for you too. So you have these beautiful animal spirits that are coming in, which I think both you and your person are embodying at different times. right? Certainly the fearlessness or dealing, tapping into deep, deep sense of intuition and understanding for your person who is coming through this huge transformation, but maybe also for you in terms of dealing with some, suddenly realizing that, oh my gosh, I'm interested in this person. It's a little bit daunting for you, as I said, right? Because you're so magnetized to them. You realize that in order to be in a relationship with them, you're going to have to step your paper up. If your paper is not up to square, Capricorn, you're going to have to step that up as well. Okay? Because for some of you, it feels as though, to get somebody in your life, you're going to have to do more maneuvering. Two of Pentacles, as I said before in readings yesterday, just keeps showing up in all my readings. So a lot of us are juggling a lot of jobs, doing a lot of things to sort of keep the bills getting paid. Right? Let's pull your oracles out, Capricorn. This is a nice reading about a really it feels very fated, destined love connection to come in after many, many years of knowing this person or having, run around in similar circles socially, you may have even just been on the periphery of each other, just seeing each other here and there. As I said, just know, like, whatever the rumor mill or the, your social circle gossip line says about them, but not really knowing them personally in depth. And now all of a sudden this thing comes in and it's like, oh my gosh. What's happening here? Let's give this a proper shuffle. Cards have been really animated tonight. There's a lot to say, I guess. All right, cut. I'm going to get 3 out for you. Spirit of Elixir, Spirit of the Child, and Spirit of Envy. Wow. So here we have Spirit of Elixir, okay? Watch out for that. Intoxication, socializing, being around with other people. Spirit of Elixir, and inhibitions. Uninhibited, shameless, all right? There is a lot of, Spirit of Elixir is there, okay? As I said, there's a lot of social activity going on right now. Your person is definitely socializing a lot. You're running into each other in social circles. So the Spirit of Elixir is there, and watch out for it because things can get out of hand. Spirit of the Child is there. Immature, innocent, new, adventurous. Again, yes, this does feel like very much an adventure for you. Right? This thing with this person, it's like intriguing for you. And more certainly that, mostly because, of course, there's a familiarity already there with them, but you're just getting to know them for real. And then there's Spirit of Envy. Watch out. Coming over that 5 of Wands, the bickering, the arguing, the jockeying for position. People will be envious about this connection. Right? Because, this connection also has a very social circle, element to it, it feels like. You are both people who go out a lot. You have a lot of friends. You do a lot of activities. And that broader sort of energy is there. And people eventually are going to see, oh, you guys are dating or seeing each other. You see you around together. And then all of a sudden, there are some games that will come in as a Spirit of Envy only because what you have, people are going to see right away is sparks. They're going to see the sparks between you right away. And that always breeds a little bit of envy from people. There's always somebody out there prepared to be jealous or envious of anything, really. And certainly there's always somebody out there prepared to be jealous of the love that you may have with somebody, that you may have found with somebody. Or just that you are with this person that they wish they could be with. That always happens. Especially if you're with somebody that you yourself is amazing and wonderful and gorgeous. Why wouldn't other people think that? And then some people out there who work from a lower vibration, who work from their base emotions, instead of just appreciating the beauty and what you both have, will instead choose to be envious of it. And that is just human nature for some people. All right, but this is it. I'm going to leave it at that, Capricorn. This was your first episode of the Capricorn Love Chronicles, Capricorn Love and Their Lover, which will air every Thursday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I really live stream a lot. I live stream every day, Sunday through Friday. Saturday is the only time that I am not live streaming. And if you want to check out my schedule of videos, I'm pretty much on the clock by schedule. Love readings, daily outlooks, And then toxic love readings and pick a card readings on Sunday. So if you enjoyed this reading, if you got something out of it, that is wonderful. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and get the notifications so you can be notified of the next episode of the series. But for right now, Capricorn, just take a moment to breathe it all in. This is a fantastic new love connection that's coming in for you. And I can't wait how it turns out. Perhaps it will show up in the readings in the weeks to come. But for right now, Capricorn, thank you so much, Cross Watchers. Thank you so much. I wish you and your lover and your person love, life, and happiness. And I hope to see you all at the next reading. Take care now.